I've been working in fibers and only in one process, knotting, since 1970. It was sort of in the air. There were a number of knotters around at that point. And I had to find my own voice in it, which took quite a while. It's so simple, and then it's so versatile. Hi, how nice to see you. Thanks for coming out in the rain. How are you? Good.
I think it's wonderful that there's all these incredible desserts. Life gets better. Eat dessert.
They're just beautiful. I can't take my eyes off them.
The time that I was looking for the directions, I used to do abstract little knottings that was closer to abstract painting. I then decided that I would start to use images. And that's when I started to use Seurat as a basis. Seurat, because of his technique of pointillism, is very close to knotting. You could just put one color after another. You could put one color knot after another. It's an alternating pattern, one vertical, one horizontal. Each layer here shows a different stitching. It's hollow, but this material, this wax linen, is so strong. You bring it up, and then I had thought about soft sculpture. It took a little while for me to envision them in 3D. And actually, as I thought, it's just really a basket that has been transformed into an image. The food that I select refer to all sorts of everyday events. They're tied to baseball games and birthday parties and movies. My mother was a seamstress, so I'm comfortable with the idea of needles and threads. And I became a designer of woven goods and learned actually the industry from working. Leaving industry was to leave all the restrictions of industry and to be totally open, and then suddenly find that you have to find your own restrictions. I wanted to do 30 vessels in a year, which will force me to think about the material and not the form, the material dictating the form. I don't think that I've reached the point where I've explored every avenue of this technique. I think there's still things to be discovered that I haven't even begun to think about. From this limb kind of thing, I give it a structure and I give it a form, and I think the process is more important than the object itself.